Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you for being with me again today. We have a lying comedian and an very old Alzheimer attacked man talking to one another in such a way that you don't know who to believe. Now, for the Alzheimer guy, you could say, well, let's give him a pass, cut him some slack. The other one, you say, well, he's just a comedian. What do you expect? So either way, both of them are forgiven by me. And for that, I need a lot of blood. And I will cheers, norok. Some very good homemade wine from my personal batch. So let's see what's going on here. We have two articles we are going to discuss. The first one is from the Voice of Ukraine from today, June 11th, and the other one is from the same Ukrainian outlet and the same date. Unbelievable. But this one, the second one, came first. So I'm going to start with this one. I know it was not from today. It was from at least 2 days before or so. And this is the title. U.S. intelligence tried to warn Ukraine about Russian invasion, but Zelensky didn't want to hear it. And I'm quoting, didn't want to hear it, by Joseph Biden. So the U.S. intelligence tried to warn Ukraine about Russian invasion. Now, I'm not going to go into the U.S. intelligence credibility, but then we get to, but Zelensky, and I'm quoting, didn't want to hear it, says Biden, the president of the United States of America. Yeah. All right, but now we have the response of the the other guy. It's coming from June 11th, and this is the answer of the Ukraine officials. Zelensky administration dismisses Biden's claim Ukraine ignored warnings of attack. All right, so misunderstanding and we have peace, or one is lying and now the other one is lying, or one is lying, the other one is telling the truth, or anyway, let's see. Ukraine has fired back at claims by U.S. President Joe Biden that Ukraine President Zelensky, and I'm quoting, didn't want to hear, end quote, about evidence of an impending Russian invasion of Ukraine ahead of February 24th attack. Opa. All right. President, is Zelensky Putin's man? He didn't want to hear it? No, he can't be. So, presidential spokesman Sergei Nikiforov told News Ukraine outlet Liga Net and gave the official position of the Ukrainian president's office regarding Biden's claim. According to Nikiforov, Zelensky had asked for preventive sanctions against Russia before the large-scale Russian invasion, but Ukraine's partners, and I'm quoting, did not want to hear it. Wait, so those guys didn't want to hear it about imposing sanctions? The spokesman noted that at the time the Ukrainian leader had 3 or 4 telephone conversations with Biden, the two heads of state exchanged views and assessments of the situation in detail. I know when that occurred, one of these phone calls, and from some reports in media, in the Western mass media, I think, I am not certain which one it was, but nevertheless, it was kind of an argument. Some Zelensky allegedly yelled at President Biden. So I don't know. And President Biden was, "What? I can't hear you." All right. Hello. Anyway, so, and I'm quoting, therefore, the phrase "did not want to hear" probably needs clarification. Nikiforov said. Clarifications in what way? So the Americans say, oh, actually, we didn't say that. We said this, right? Yeah, that's how it's the clarification. So this guy opened the door for the other side to, tone down its, finger pointing. In addition, and I'm quoting, if you remember, the president of Ukraine called on Ukraine's partners to introduce package of preventive sanctions to encourage Russia to withdraw troops and de-escalate the situation. And here it is us, who can actually say that our partners did not want to hear us, end quote. Okay. Mikhailo Podolyak, an advisor to the head of the president's office, also told Liga.net that it was, and I'm quoting, pointless to accuse Ukraine of anything. Jesus Christ, saint, right here. You can't, it's pointless. Yeah, okay, it is. Probably it's pointless for that. It's true. But then that shows a pattern. And I'm quoting, of course, this Biden words is not quite so. Podolyak said. So he said that Biden words are not quite so. So what they're saying, he's lying, his Alzheimer took over, or what's going on here? And I'm quoting, we understood perfectly well that Russia was developing different expansionism scenarios. President Zelensky constantly had the appropriate analytical reports on his desk, did he read them? Which were based on high-quality intelligence. The president also responded carefully to all the words and warnings of our partners, end quotes. Well. So, finally, it seems to me, and I'm quoting again, that this is pointless to accuse a country that has been effectively fighting for more than 100 days in a full-fledged war against a much more powerful opponent, while key countries have failed to curb Russia's militaristic appetites, although being fully aware of them. You're in trouble, guys. He points fingers at shaming all of you Western countries. You shame on you, says this guy. It's unbelievable. In a speech on February 18th, US President Joe Biden said the United States had reason to believe that Russia was planning an attack in the coming days or within a week and would target the Ukrainian capital, Kiev. Now, I know certain things are just like that, but nevertheless, he said it, and Russia invaded on February 24th. But on the other hand, you can say, well, how did he know? Oh, did they instigate the fights between the Ukrainians and the separatists, and therefore Russia intervened? Because Russia said, we're going to invade or intervene to defend our Russian-speaking people in the eastern Ukraine if the Kiev regime starts fighting again with our people. And it started, so we don't know exactly who's who. Let's say the Ukrainians just start shooting at the Russians in the separatist territories, and the guys shot back. So therefore, then Russia says, okay, you started, Ukrainians, we're going to invade. What if the separatists shot first, and then the Ukrainians responded, and then the Russians said, oh, see, seeing it only from the half of the story. Oh, see, the Ukrainians are shooting, so we're going to invade. Or what if there were some other interest, other personnel who shot at the separatists shot back, and the Russians said, oh, the Ukrainians / the interest shot at our people, we're going to intervene. What other scenario could be? Nothing happened. Okay, nothing happened, and the Russians just said, we want to intervene right now and take Ukraine land. Go! What other explanation was? They shot in the same time, and then Russia said, oh, they shot first. What other options? I gave you like 5 already. Nevertheless, what's going on with these guys? What if Zelensky did not want to hear about Biden's information from his intelligence services? What if? So what did it change? Nothing, because the Ukrainian army, I'm assuming, normally should be ready. They've been ready for a long time if those guys would invade, right? So what would change? Nothing. They just said, okay, start defending your country. That's what it was. But the whole plan was already, it was just a time. So it was not like they were playing tennis on a court and then it was, hey, yeah, what? Have you heard that the Russians invaded? Damn, oh guys, what are we gonna do now? Do we have a plan? No, damn. They already have it. So I don't know, the same as that guy said, and it's true, it's pointless. But nevertheless, that shows me a break though between Biden, Americans, and Zelensky. You're gonna see the Europeans how slavishly, how should I put it, slavish behavior they have with Zelensky, starting from the UK. You're going to see that in my next video. So the Americans are not like that, which makes me think that it's not actually Americans the ones, but it's the other ones across from the channel. British channels or French channel? Which one is it? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, stay smart. Look for the truth and be just. In the meantime, I'm going to drink some more blood and see you in a minute. Ciao.